Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Wangedi Modoni, and I know I'm in a different environment, and it's because it's getting late, and I have to cook, and I want to also want to record this video. So I thought, why don't I just record this video right here as I cook my chapo. You know, chapos don't have a lot of, as in they're not complicated. So guys, how are you? Thank you so much for coming back. In case you're new, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Here we are all about encouraging each other and motivating each other so that we can be able to grow ourselves in Christ, even know ourselves, and even know the benefits of self-identity and knowledge of God. Yeah. So guys, today I just want to share with you. I want to share with you something about me, about my life. I know I have always talked about my life, about myself, and my journey to knowing God and knowing myself. Because I always say, you say, ma, mimi kama if self-identity is a crisis, my friend, mine was a catastrophe. It was a catastrophe, my friend, because I really struggled. I struggled a lot. I felt it. It was like everything. My everyday routine. Like I sleep, I wake up. Who am I? What am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? Why was I created? Like that was my everyday question, and it really tortured me because I wasn't getting the directives maybe that I needed, or maybe there wasn't anybody that maybe could have guided me, or maybe it was just that way. It was just meant to be that way, so that today I can be an encouragement to somebody on my own journey to self-identity. So guys, today's video I want to share with you why I took 3 years break after from relationships after I got born again. Yes. I took a 3 year break because when I got born again I was in first year, and I was like unajua tu ile moto tu ya youth, ni youth ama ni adult. I think I was still young back then. I'm not that old, but I was younger. So like I was like committed somewhere. But when I got born again, I like took 3 years break, like from everything. As in, I didn't want anything to do with commitments. And I want to share with you why. So guys, me, like I've told you before, I know if you have been watching my videos, this is not new to you. Me, I wasn't like born again. Nilikuwa nimekopa kitambo because when I was in high school, I was actually a cheerleader. I actually studied in a very good school in Moranga, and I was actually a cheerleader. Something that many people don't know. And being a cheerleader, I was suffering from low self-esteem because I felt like everybody else was better than I was. I felt like everybody else, even those who are not born again, were living a better life than I was living. And I felt so frustrated. And by the time I got out of high school, me was like, me and God, we are done. I just wanted to live my life. I felt like God was limiting me. I felt like serving God wasn't paying, it wasn't beneficial to me. It was just costing me. Like everybody else had a better life than I had. Everybody else was happier than I was. And it was hard, it was tough. And especially being a leader, you are there and you have never been a leader, especially in CU in high school. You know how those people expect you to be holy. I mean, if you do something like this, tiny like this, my friend, they will be all over you. How could you do? How could you? They forget that first of all, you are just like them. You are not even learned. You don't have prayer. Hey Jehovah. You don't have that prior knowledge, as in that this is how I'm supposed to do things. You're just like them. They just forget that. So I felt like it was too hard. It was hard. As in I felt like it was hard. So by the time I got out of school, there were so many things that were not working for me. and I decided mimi na Mungu enda njia B, mimi niende A. Hatupatani, like no, it's a no for me. So I stopped going to church. I stopped anything to do with God. I was just me and my life. It was just me and my life, and it wasn't easy, my friend. It was a struggle. It wasn't easy, So when I went to campus, now I didn't go to join those friends who are born again. I went the other way around. Mi ndo yule mtu wa bash, mi ndo yule mtu wa enta, mi ndo yule mtu wa yes, like I don't know where it came from. But I loved dancehall. I don't know. I would dance my night out. As in, especially on weekends, my friend, boy. I don't even know what was happening, because right now if you tell me to dance, I can't. I don't even know how to dance. Both my legs are left. But I used to dance. Like I would dance the whole night even without getting tired. So I used to dance a lot. So that was like my escape. Like dancing was my escape. Every time because I could also find myself still asking myself, who am I? What do I want in my life? Is this all there is to my life? To escape all that, I used to go to the dance hall, like dance my night out. And then by the time natoka dance hall, nimechoka naenda kwa hostel nalala. And that was it. But it wasn't really getting me anywhere. So Mungu akaona haka kasichana venye kameenda haka, mimi na hako, I won't be able to accomplish my purpose if she's going like that. So just like Paul, Saul. So he was called Saul. Mimi nilikuwa naenda intern. It was on I think it was a Friday. It was on a Friday, and I was going to dance hall. So out of nowhere, I encountered Jesus Christ, and from there my life changed completely. It's changed completely because acha mimi nikwambie, mimi ati sikuenda church nikaombewa. Nakwambia I got sick. From there I started getting sick like crazy. Yeah? Then I got sick. But when I encountered that experience, I know I've shared it in one of the videos. Maybe you can just go back and check it. I've shared it of what happened. So I didn't like start getting sick immediately. Ilianza tu ile pole pole, and then I was feeling like I was so exhausted with everything that was happening in my life. So I decided to like take a whole year, like an academic year, to take a break. Actually took like a whole year break from school. Like I just wanted time with myself. And when I did that, that's when I started knowing God. I started knowing Christ. And me getting born again, I remember I've shared this also. I told actually my grandfather told me, and I was sick by then, and he told me, you know what, Lucy, I want you to choose. What do you want? Do you want life or do you want death? And I was like, me, I want life. And he told me life is only found in Christ. And I was like, that's what I want. Because man, I was in a bad situation. Okay, I was in a bad situation, but I wasn't like ready to go, because I was like, God, I don't feel like I have done anything with my life. I feel like I've wasted all my life. I feel like even if I went, hata ukinichukua sahi Mungu, acha nikwambie, ukinichukua sahi, like hakuna kitu mimi naweza kuja nikwambia ati nilifanya nothing. Hakuna kitu naweza kuja nikwambia nilifanya. So I prayed God to give me another chance to serve him. Another chance of him to control my life, not me controlling my life. Because the first time I did, I messed it up. So I told him, God, I want you to control my life. And that's when I got born again. And then I was like, I made a covenant with God, and that's why I tied the turban. So your time when you tie turban, it wasn't easy. Here it's a covenant I've made with God, because I want to stand firm in God, and I want to be firm in my salvation. Now to come to terms, now there is the Lucy, and there is Lucy, my friend. Yeah, hey. To come to terms with that was not easy, because you see, like now I was like a party girl, and now all of a sudden I've become this girl, not just a Christian girl, but I'm a Corino, my friend. Hey, that is big. That is big. And to come to terms with it, it wasn't easy. Even for me, it wasn't easy. I won't lie to you and tell you that it was easy. For me, it wasn't easy. Because I just made the decision, and I was like, God, this is what I want. But I didn't consult me. I didn't consult the physical Lucy. I just consulted the spiritual Lucy. And that Lucy decided this is what she wants. But the physical Lucy was like, hey, my friend, what are you doing to me? Yeah, so it was like a struggle to convince now the physical Lucy that now you need to be having this stubborn. You understand? So it took me like 3 months to do that. I didn't actually go anywhere. I remember 3 months. For 3 good months, I stayed in the house. I wouldn't leave. So, like, so I know then I took another whole year before nilitoka to even a socialize with the Akurino, because okay, despite the fact that kwetu kulikuwa na Akurino, I didn't know the other Akurinos out there. And then I wasn't like, actually mimi sikuwa hadi napenda church, so like I can't say that nilikuwa that few people from church. So now I took like another year before sasa now that whole year I took for an academic leave. That's when I took also before I could actually go out and expose myself with my fellow Akorinos, because now I was an Akorino. So that year, hiyo mwaka ilikuwa actually a very good year for me, because I didn't concentrate on anything. I just concentrated on myself. And by the time I was going to school, I knew what I wanted. I wanted to just concentrate on myself and now on my newfound identity, and be able to know exactly what it, okay, you know, when you get you know yourself, you don't like get the real you exactly at that point. No, it's a journey. You have this picture, this it starts this way, and then as time goes by, the real thing starts unfolding. You know, you can, okay, let's say for example, you start like preaching, but in real sense, you're not a preacher but a teacher. So you start preaching. But as time goes by, you realize you are a teacher by the way you teach your content and the words that you say, or the way you say things, or the content that you preach about. You understand? So that's when I started knowing myself. I gave a lot of time to myself. And that's why I didn't even think about commitment to anything or anybody. Or just like, I want to commit to myself, know myself, because when I have somebody else in the picture, I might miss this opportunity. I might miss the opportunity of knowing myself, and I don't know if I'll ever get that opportunity again. So I took that chance to know myself and even to know God. And now I feel like I'm firm. I feel like I'm firm in my salvation, and also in my knowledge of self. And now I think I'm ready to get somebody else in the picture. You know, like I didn't want somebody to come in my life and get somebody who's messed up. You understand? Emotionally, because I was truly messed up emotionally. So guys, what I just want to share with you is, if you want to know yourself, just know Christ. Me, Christ helped me know myself. Like, I lived for 21 years because that's when I got born again, when I was 21. And before that, I did feel like there's something I was really doing in my life that was really connected to me, like the real me. Until when I met Christ, and for the last 4 years, man, those have been the best years of my life. I feel like I'm living my life. I feel like it doesn't matter whether I have too much or too little. What matters is I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's all that matters to me. It doesn't matter whether anybody believes in me or not. What matters to me is that God believes in me. God has my back. As in, I have God in the picture. You understand? So if you want to know yourself, just have Christ in you. Like he says in the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 20, it says that, I'm knocking at the door, and anybody who hears my voice and opens and come in and dine with him and he with me. That's exactly what happens. So if you believe in God, he'll come into your life and help you know yourself. Because God, he's the one who created you. And Christ is his son. So Christ, he's the one who steals God's idea and makes them known to us. So if you want to know yourself, just know God, know Christ. And that's it. He will help you out. Yeah? Don't try to look for yourself kubahatisha. Because that was what I was doing. Nilikuwa na bahatisha. I tried this, I tried the other, I tried this. I actually even tried modeling. My friend, hey! Hiyo mwaka nilikuwa nifanye modeling, sindo Yesu alikuja. Akasema, my friend, huko kwenye unaenda mimi sikujui. It's not that modeling is bad, but it wasn't for me. So, God will always be there to help you. So just give him an opportunity in your life. Give Jesus an opportunity in your life, and he'll help you know you. I hope that today's video was helpful. And najua hata nimuonyeshe chapo yangu, sije kama hii itakuwa imeiva, nimuonyeshe venye zinakaa. Kama haijaiva vizuri mimi simuonyeshi. But I love cooking chapo, they're not complicated. Here we go. Yeah, they're not complicated. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and please, if you did, make sure that you give this video a like, and also